All right. Hey there, everyone. Hey, South Florida. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Angie Lassman. And of course, we are not done with the hurricane season of 2020 just yet. We are tracking the tropics. So I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to hop on here, but I want to kick things off and talk about what's going on out there in Central America. We had Hurricane Eta, which of course was the strongest hurricane on for 2020 so far, of course, because of the pressure. But let's see what's going on with it now. It has been interacting with the land of Central America, really delivering a punch to portions of Nicaragua, wind damage there. And we're talking about devastating flooding as well, with some heavy rain working through. So as of right now, it is still over portions of Central America. And that's really where it's going to stay. For us today, it's a mainly quiet day, a couple of showers, breezy, rain mostly to our south. But Eta is going to increase that rain chance later into the week. But in the meantime, it just sits over portions of Central America for days, really through the entire work week. You can see the current stats on it. Winds are at 45 miles per hour. And it's actually moving west as of right now, but that westward movement not going to stick with us for much longer. 7-mile-per-hour movement. And here's where that track takes it from the National Hurricane Center in the coming days. This is what I meant by it sitting over Central America for a while, becoming a depression, so weakening as it interacts with the topography of Central America. But eventually we get to Friday and beyond, and it reemerges into portions of the Caribbean Sea, just off the coast of Belize. Those waters are warm, so the likelihood of it developing back into a tropical storm is there. This is what the NHC forecast is calling for as of right now. But notice down the line, we get through Saturday, and then it starts to look like we could see some impacts with Cuba, especially the western half of Cuba. And then eventually, potentially South Florida. Now, there's a lot of uncertainty with this. The intensity forecast is uncertain. The timing forecast is uncertain. This is not a high confidence forecast down the line for the long term. So this is something we're going to have to watch here very closely, us as well as the National Hurricane Center here, as we get into late week and especially into the weekend and early next week. But as of right now, what we do know is rain chances are going to increase. And some of these models are calling for 4 to 5 inches of rain as we get through Tuesday. So early next week. What does that mean? Flooding is a potential. We know that we've had tons of rain over, the extended period for the past couple of weeks, really the past month or so. So our grounds are saturated. It wouldn't be hard for us to see some flooding concerns across South Florida if we do see these rainfall totals actually become a reality across the area. So here's what I want you to know. We still have a mainly dry day for you today. The breeze is out there, so that's creating rough conditions for us here out at the coast, out on those local waters. A small craft advisory is in effect. But the big difference is tomorrow the rain starts to push back in. We have moisture moving in as a warm front that was our cold front earlier in the week starts to move back to the north. So it's right now sitting in the Florida Straits. It eventually pushes in, bringing us some moisture. And our breezy conditions stay as well. Those rain chances, though, up to 60%. And you can see that kind of situation last through early next week, really until Tuesday. So as far as Eta is concerned, we're going to be monitoring that here very closely in the coming days. Again, we're just going to have to wait and watch for how it interacts with the topography of Central America, and then monitor some of the upper level systems that could influence the actual steering of the system. Those are all in play. There's a lot of uncertainty with this, and we will definitely be keeping an eye on that. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comments section. I'll try to answer them. But of course, this is going to be something that will impact South Florida either way with rain. We're just, again, keeping a close eye on the intensity forecast, the timing forecast. If everything stays where it is right now, then that would mean the timing would probably be late into the weekend, into early next week, as far as a tropical storm nearby. But otherwise, we're going to keep on checking all what's going on with the models and how it's interacting again with Central America. And in the meantime, we're going to also be keeping a close eye on how Central America is faring with this system, just sitting over it and dumping what could be up to 3 feet of rain when it's all said and done by the time Eta actually moves back out into the Caribbean Sea and potentially strengthens. So we will be watching this closely. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comment section and I'll try to get to those. But of course, you can always stay updated on air, online, and on our NBC6 app. We'll keep you posted on everything we know. We got your First Alert forecasters all eyes on this. So that is something that we'll be helping you through and helping you navigate as we get into the weekend. All right, guys, have a good rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you later.